I think most people living in the United States would agree that American politics two-party system has failed and that um, something has to change and that both parties are bad, right? I think that the American people would agree upon. Then past that, we just disagree. So I'm going to offer an approach and a question to how we could approach this, both sides, because I've been trying to mend and talk to people on the other side and mend things and kind of and figure out what we can do, right? So I'm going to talk to you first about what we had to determine in our debate. So we had to kind of figure something out. So we decided that first we had to decide how we perceive the other side, because how the other side is perceived by how the right is perceived by the left and how the left is perceived by the right is both wrong. We also agree on that. So we thought that that was a good place to start. It's just talking about where we agree. We agree that we don't see each other the correct way. So the next step was to each person write a description of their foreign and domestic policies, not what they want, what they believe the party that they lean towards, right or left, Republican or Democrat, what they stand for in that, like through policy and lawmaking. Okay? Only, not what they say, because we can't do that. Okay? All right. And then we're going to look at foreign and domestic policy. So we're going to start with foreign, and then we do domestic policy, and then we're going to compare which party does the least amount of harm to the least amount of people, because we're going to vote and lean towards where the least amount of harm is. So this is just an experiment to go through, and I encourage anybody to join us in it, and I'm going to walk you through our process, okay? So if you're ready, that is the question. Which party, Republican or Democrat, does the least amount of harm to the least amount of people through current or most recent policy making? Like, what do they say? What do they stand for? And your own description. And then I'm going to share what we came up with. You can agree or not agree, add comments as we go. And then I'm going to do that person's